Katie Maloney and Ariana Maddox opened their sandwich shop, Something About Her, in May, and now they're ready for Christmas. Well, Christmas in July, that is. On July 24, Katie revealed how the shop was completely decked out in Christmas decorations with a photo and video posted to her Instagram stories. Did someone say Christmas in July? The Vanderpump Rules cast member wrote over a story of a part of her and Ariana's restaurant decorated with a green garland and red ribbons. In another story, which was a reshared video from the Something About Her Instagram account, we got to see more glimpses of the store's holiday spirit, including how they covered the shelves in fake snow and peppered the space with Christmas-style figurines, mini trees, and lights. More photos revealed the staff dressing up in adorable Christmas-themed headpieces and more red, white, and green tables around the shop, including a red bow atop a Something About Her sign and a Nutcracker and Santa Claus figurines. In the video above, you can get a full tour of the Something About Her, which Katie noted was designed by John Huttman, who is Nancy Meyer's production designer. "Huge flex," she declared. That was the whole inspiration of this sandwich shop in general. "We wanted it to feel like main character energy in a rom-com," Katie shared. Ariana explained, "We also wanted it to feel like us. We wanted it to feel very California yet European," as Katie added, "California country meets European cafe." Moreover, when Katie appeared on the Everything Iconic with Danny Pellegrino podcast in April 2023, Katie gave more details on the menu. "You're gonna have a traditional turkey sandwich, but maybe with a little bit of spice or kick to it, a spicy Italian," she shared. "I love a good egg salad sandwich." She continued, "We gotta have some seasonal salads we can rotate, depending on the time of year. We wanna do beer and wine. Ariana, she can make a lot of wine-based cocktails. She has the skills for that." Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Spill Chronicles. It's me, Ramona here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. Katie Maloney is living her best summer life. Whether she's rocking teeny bikinis, hanging out poolside with pals, or flying to Fiji to visit Ariana Maddox on the set of Love Island, USA, the Vanderpump Rules cast member knows how to soak up the sun, and in style. On July 24, Katie celebrated all those incredible moments with an Instagram roundup, posting an exciting series of photos. "My camera roll might be a mess, but summer has been fun as hell," Katie captioned the carousel of images. In the first photo, Katie smiled in an oversized flannel shirt, short boxer shorts, and a Boys Lie cropped black tee, pairing her casual style with dark sunglasses and a Bass Pro Shops baseball cap. Katie also shared outtakes from restaurant outings with pals, plus a very delicious-looking spread of a hot dog and chips, adding peeks at her Fiji trip with gorgeous views of the ocean, palm trees, and the hot pink dress she rocked for a Love Island after-sun sit-down with Ariana. See Katie Maloney's summer bikinis. Speaking of Katie's stylish swimwear, we've been sure to keep tabs on all those bikini looks all summer long. Earlier in July, Katie rocked a hot pink two-toned string bikini with a dark pink halter top and lighter pink thong bottom. "Hey," the sandwich shop co-owner cheekily wrote over the selfie, in which she also rocked a slim silver chain necklace and dark Ray-Ban sunglasses. The second photo in her series showed Katie lounging outside with friends in the sun, putting her backside on display. The brunette beauty added Charli XCX's song 365 to the story, shouting out the pop star's new hit album, Brat, by writing, "Brat Summer in full effect." The July swimsuit snaps came shortly after Katie celebrated another sexy swimsuit moment in June when she wore a black cherry print string bikini. "I'm literally just a girl who wants to play mermaids every day with her friends," Katie wrote over the snapshots while flipping her hair back from the water. Has Vanderpump taught you any life lessons? While watching Season 8 for the first time, I've noticed how Tom Sandoval often makes everything about himself and escalates situations to extremes. This has led me to reflect on my own past actions and how I've handled certain situations. Though I'm not as extreme as Tom, his behavior has made me more aware of how I want to conduct myself in the future. Has anyone else had similar experiences? How has watching the show influenced your own self-reflection? I found Katie's journey in her relationship to be quite interesting. I started watching the show when I was 18, and now, at 25, I've been in the same relationship throughout. Seeing Katie thrive independently and rediscover herself after her divorce has been reassuring. It's a reminder that you don't need a partner to be fulfilled, and even after a long time, it's okay to choose yourself if needed. Watching Scheana's behavior as a flip-flopper and people-pleaser was eye-opening. As someone who used to do the same, it was like looking in a mirror. It made me realize that I can't be loyal to everyone and please everyone, and that's okay. It's a tough truth, but one I needed to learn. Honestly, Sandoval taught me that longevity doesn't guarantee a healthy relationship. I really admired what I saw between Sandoval and Ariana, but the Sandoval reminded me that no matter how you look, how loyal you are, or how vulnerable you've been, some people are only focused on themselves. As Ariana pointed out, some people wouldn't care if you were in a dire situation or facing something serious. So I'm currently watching the Hawaii trip episode. Faith is there but doesn't speak much, and there seems to be some implication that she might have a connection with LVP's son, but she's not involved in any of the main storylines. Was she originally meant to have a bigger role, or did they just decide to cut her out? I'm somewhat aware of what happens in future seasons, but I'm confused about her role and presence on the show. For more insight, I'd recommend checking out episodes of the Bravo Docket podcast that cover the discrimination lawsuit Faith filed against Bravo. They offer a comprehensive overview of the case, including a detailed timeline of Faith's time on the show and what was happening behind the scenes. This explains her sporadic appearances quite well. Bravo has a history of mistreating POC cast members and often overlooks more compelling individuals for less interesting white castmates. Personally, I would have preferred to see more of Tyranny instead of just a single scene with Scheana. Whenever I feel sympathetic towards Faith's treatment on the show, I remember her serious legal issues, including elder abuse and a sex crime against a non-consenting adult. The woman she was caring for could be heard in the background of the recording, and Faith even did a disturbing impression of her while recounting the story. That said, Stassi and Kristen's actions were truly horrific, and the outcome could have been much worse. Faith did not deserve the false accusations or mistreatment by the network, but she did need to be held accountable for her actual actions. Tom or Katie and Brittany or Jack's apartment layout. Like many others, I've been rewatching the show and just finished season 7. I'm really confused about the layout of the building where Tom or Katie and Brittany or Jax live. They're on the same floor, but Katie and Tom seem to have a couple of stairs within their apartment, while Jax and Brittany's bedroom is up an entire flight of stairs. Has anyone been to that apartment building, or can anyone explain the layout? I've never seen an apartment building with such different layouts on the same floor. It also seems like there are many apartments on their floor, which adds to the confusion. I haven't been to the building myself, but I live in LA, and it's not uncommon for buildings to have units of varying sizes even on the same floor. My friends live in an old building in Weo where their unit spans multiple floors, while some neighbors only have one floor of their own, with different neighbors on the upper levels. Lara from the SUP podcast has some insight since her former co-host Craig from the Plum Pit podcast was involved in helping them get those apartments. If you listen to earlier episodes, Craig mentions how Katie and Tom liked the building because they would come by to record the podcast. Craig helped them get the apartments, and Jax later asked for his help as well. They discuss this in some episodes of the podcast. Ariana's Broadway show. How does someone from Canada get to see Ariana's Broadway performance? I know phones aren't allowed, but does that mean there's no full footage of Ariana in the show at all? Do they not post anything once her run is over? It's very rare for Broadway shows to film and release full performances. Hamilton is one of the few exceptions. Broadway is a tough industry, and releasing full recordings could deter people from buying tickets, since they could stream the performance for a fraction of the cost. There's also a purist view that live theater should be experienced in person, not through recordings. It would have been great if they had done a mini documentary about Ariana's Broadway experience, and then shown the full performance on Peacock, similar to how MTV did a show about casting Legally Blonde on Broadway. If they did something like that, it might actually boost ticket sales rather than hurt them. I'm sure Ariana is a fantastic performer, and seeing her in a show like that might make me more inclined to splurge on tickets. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.